Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between of being a lady and a gentleman. Also, welcome to this cave of political and social incorrectness. My name is Michael Messner, and I'm the founder of the Patpong Museum. I have the honor to welcome you here tonight for an evening of urban poetry, touching upon such contested topics as sex tourism, serial murder, and broken hearts. Hosting with me tonight is a very fine lady that I would like to introduce to you, and a professional dominatrix, Mistress May.
Yes.
Which evolved over the past 2 years also into a spokesperson for sex workers, interviewed by the likes of Reuters, CNN. Furthermore, our generous tenders at the bar, Tennessee and Benny, they will serve you your free drink, and in the breaks also the drinks orders that you may have ordered in the previous break. So there's plenty of breaks, plenty of chance to order a refreshment or a delight. Special guest here tonight is Mr. Tom Vader, right here, and Mr. Thierry Bale, French Cultural Attaché, and many, many other friends who I don't want to name out now here. Also other people that have met the various protagonists that we're going to cite from, including Mr. Charles Sobhraj. Let me give you a brief framework of tonight before we talk a little bit about the setting. We are here to break traditional boundaries of what is art and what is entertainment. You are here to enjoy an evening, and we are here to be part of making that happen in a one-of-its-kind settings. If you want to take photos or record anything, feel free to do so. However, please turn your phone onto silent mode while we read and talk. We have no microphones, just our voices, so there is we wouldn't like to shout. The drinks, as I mentioned, you could order during the break. Okay, so I hope you will enjoy the evening, and thank you very much for coming. We're going to read from some love letters received by bar girls from their foreign, European, American, and Asian customers and friends. Darling, I'm safely back in England. My address is on the back of this letter. Please write to me. I'm sorry it has taken a long time for me to write to you. I hope you can understand my writing and my English. Why don't you study English? It will be good for you. I have bought a motorcycle for £225 and I'm working hard, very hard. The money is okay, but I want more money. I want to be a very rich man. This year, I think I will start my own business. When I'm rich, I will buy you a helicopter and me a BMW car. Darling, when we stayed together, I loved you. But I don't know if you love me. Many times I think you only love me for my money. I remember you say to me 100 times, buy me TV. Even when you come with me to the airport to send me off, you said to me many times, give me money. From New Zealand. Hello. I'm 31 years old, 6 foot tall. I have my own business and a Porsche car and a home. And I'm now looking to settle down with the right woman of my choice. I'm told I'm good looking, a great lover, I work too much and enjoy the finer things in life. Plus, basically, I work too hard. Since I got back to New Zealand, I have gone out with several English, German, and local women. But I find they're extremely financially oriented. Selfish, untrustworthy, and basically not what I've been looking for. I was in Thailand with the army until recently and found the women most exotic and appealing. Beautiful, faithful, just what I'm looking for. Basically, I'm looking to marry a good-looking woman who has a bit of class, can turn heads, and knows how to dress and handle herself socially. Someone who can take charge of the household accounts and deal with the staff in my absence. Someone prepared to eventually become involved in running my business, taking over if necessary. Also a woman who can be trusted. Very important point in today's world where there seems to be so little trust. Be warned. I'm also looking for a woman to be the mother of my children and sexual partner. I find the women here to be a little reserved sexually and find it difficult to accommodate my taste and size. I have an extremely large penis. Bearing all I have said in mind, and that I intend to be in Bangkok in the near future, as soon as business here is concluded, I would appreciate a brief and frank note from you as to what you seek in life, a brief history and several photographs, one preferably nude, so I can get an idea of what you're like. Alternatively, a brief video. Also, please, to provide details of education, parents, your family, and anything else you deem important. Thanks. As I intend also to hopefully employ a Thai girl in the near future as my maid, you might wish to see if any of your friends or family members are possibly contemplating an overseas job in the near future. As before, I will also require in this case a brief history and photos for consideration. Hoping to hear from you shortly.
Is there a date?
Sorry?
Is there a date of the letter?
The letters are not dated to keep the sender and the receiver kind of anonymous. All of these letters have been written in the 70s and 80s, 90s, way before email and internet and line. We'll start by telling you a little about myself. I am 39 years of age, 5 foot 11 inch in height, of muscular build, and 13 and a half stone, whatever that means. I have my own business here in New Zealand. Okay. There always seems to be plenty of work. I find myself working 7 days most weeks. I have many interests which include fishing, tramping, reading, music, travel, etc. I collect paintings and spoons. I had planned a visit to Thailand recently. Then I thought about it. It's best to wait until I could have a friend that I could visit and who could show me around. I did advertise in one of the Bangkok local papers, but I only got one reply from a guy who is gay. I mean, I'm easygoing and very open-minded, but must admit I'm not into male gaze. I'm looking forward to visiting Thailand, as I've always found your country very fascinating. I would be happy to hear from you, darling, and hope we can develop a lasting friendship. Until then, kindest regards. New Zealand, very interesting actually. 13 and a half stones.
80 plus kilos.
Okay, so I'm what, 16 stones?
I'm all stones.
This is getting better. Darling, now I must give you an honest explanation of why I could not let you come into my room last night in Bangkok. This is the honest truth, darling. You must believe me. When you came to see me and kissed me goodbye, I thought you were saying goodbye forever and that you wanted to finish with me. I began to cry because I felt very, very bad. You know, I want to see you very, very much. I felt so lonely. I wanted to talk with someone. I needed to talk with someone. I felt very weak and very, very sad. The only person I could talk to was that other girl. You had gone and I thought you were not going to come back, so I telephoned the other girl and she offered to come to my room and talk to me and comfort me. She knows I love you. She slept on my bed, but I did not make love with her. She's a friend, but not my lover. Trust me. When you came back to my room and you banged the door, she was in my room and I did not want you to know. I was very afraid you would think I was a butterfly. So I could not let you in and make you even more angry. So I said to you, I would write to you and come back to Thailand to see you. I am very, very sorry, darling, because I wanted you to be with me that night. She left my room soon after you came, and I went back to Australia very lonely and very sad. I am to blame, darling, not you. It is not your fault. I should apologize to you, and I say to you, I am very, very sorry. Please forgive me. Please enjoy using the things I gave you. Please do not throw them away. Ask your sister to make you a shirt from the cotton I gave you. This is unbelievable. I think it will look lovely on you. Coming back to see you. I have already made a reservation to come back to Bangkok to see you soon. Please come to meet me at the airport. Please, darling, tell me what you think about me. Do you like my body? Am I too old for you? Do you love me? I want to know how you feel about me. If you have decided you do not want me, just let me know. Dear darling, I got your letter today. I telephoned today as you asked. Your friend said you were away, probably in Singapore. You promised me that you would stay at home and look after your daughter. It appears to me that you have a boyfriend. It also appears that your promises are worth nothing. Please explain by return letter. Dear darling, got your letter, thank you. Please tell me this. First, what bar do you work? Are you dancing? Second, why do you say you have my baby in 2 months when I was last in Bangkok 2.5 months ago? Third, why do you work in a bar? You promised me you would not do this even if we finished. Your sister doesn't work in a bar. Why do you? Does this mean that all our lives, every time you have a problem for money, you will go with other men for money? Do you think I can be happy knowing this? I hope you answer all my questions honestly. I'm okay now, but work hard every day. I hope you don't get sickness from working in bars. I think about you, but I am not happy. P.S. A letter takes 7 days to get here. Oh, nice. Very good. My dear little monkey. How are you? I'm fine. I'm writing you for 2 reasons. The first is because I like you and I want to keep in touch so I can meet you again next time I will come to Thailand. But only if you want as well, of course. The other reason is that I owe you 300 baht. I'm very sorry that I didn't come to see you and pay you before I left. But when I came to my room, my friend was there and he had been stabbed with a knife in his back by a Thai girl on Sukhumvit Road. All the bad things happen on Sukhumvit Road, not in Patpong. He had a lot of pain and was very dizzy because he had taken a lot of painkillers and he had a fever. I will send you the money, I promise. But if you want, it's up to you. Because I'm not sure this is the right address. You didn't give it to me, maybe you don't want to see me again. So if you write me and tell me that you received this letter and give me the address, I will send you the money in my next letter to you. I know you think I'm a big butterfly, and that's true. Maybe I'm the biggest butterfly you met, but I can't help it. But still, it's something special with you. I like you very much, even if I think you can be very miserable sometimes. But butterfly or not, you are the same as me. The only difference with us is that I pay and you get paid. I know you think I'm a bit crazy, perhaps it's true, but that's the way I am. Hope to hear from you soon. I promise again to send you the money, but first you have to answer this letter. Fair enough? Promise me to take care and don't go home with some fucking idiot who hits you or something like that. Send my regards to your sister if you see her, your younger sister. Be careful. Many kisses from me to you and her. Love. To my beloved darling, I am truly sorry for what is happening now, and it hurts me really bad, because I know for sure that it is nothing but another case of misunderstanding. If I understand well, you are currently angry with me because you believe that I might think that you don't love me, but only love my money. This is outrageously ridiculous. How could I be stupid and insensitive enough so to think of such a nonsense? The fact that you can get so angry and hurt about such a foolish idea is itself the proof of the contrary. I can hate money when it comes between people to ruin such things as friendship or love, which are the most valuable human feelings and could never be compared to any material, down-to-earth illusions such as ownership, possession, or money itself. But what is even worse is misunderstanding between two people who love each other. Such misunderstanding can generate erroneous and hasty decisions and hence lead both involved individuals into lifelong suffering and regrets. Just because pride and self-protection would not allow the controversial point to be cleared. This is the reason why I want this letter translated into Thai, so you can clearly understand my point, which might be vital to the both of us. I swear that I never had such a foolish, insane idea. You have given a wrong understanding of some words I may have said with a totally different meaning, and the reason for this misunderstanding could indeed lay in the fact that you are yourself insecure about my own feelings towards you. Darling, I love you, truly and faithfully, and I am afraid I will love you forever. Even if I cannot get in touch with you anymore, even if my reasoning mind tells me to forget you, as an impossible dream should be forgotten. My heart and soul will never forget, and your limpid smile and dazzling grace will ever haunt my memories. Sweetest lady, I could give my right arm for one of your smiles, like a rainbow enlightening the clouds after a storm. I could give my life for your love. I could be your dog, just to be allowed to look up to you. Today I'll go to a temple and open my heart and soul to your Lord Buddha. I will ask him if I dare to calm down your unjust anger, make you happy forever, and possibly to open your eyes about my true feelings towards you. If I cannot see you before I fly away to my country on Sunday, or if I cannot have this letter delivered to you by my own means, my friend will hand it to you along with my address. And I truly hope that you will, in time, write me and forgive my Farang's clumsiness and the wounds I unintentionally inflicted to your heart. Your sincerely loving Farang, forever willing to serve you. I will be back very soon. Hello, darling. 2 days ago, I received your 2 letters on the same day. Thank you very much. It made me very happy. I hope by now you have my letter I sent you. When I read your first letter, I was shocked a little. You told me that police catch you at the Malaysia hotel. working, but then I do not understand very well. Did you stay 3 days in prison or not? And did you have to pay 5,000 baht or not? Please tell me. Did you receive the money I sent you? Soon my friend will send you some more money. I asked him before I left and I trust him, so he will surely send it. Darling, about the police catching you at Malaysia Hotel, you know your kind of job. Many people from all over the world are coming to Thailand for that, you know. And I think that the police doesn't want it anymore. Anyway, you do what you like, but I ask you to be careful. I hope you will take my advice. I know you meet many men. By now, I don't know how many write letter to you. But my hope is that you will not forget me. I surely will not forget you. About me, I'm fine. I work here in Cambodia already 6 weeks, and in 4.5 months I will finish. Every day I see many wounded men from the war, and it is not a pleasant sight. But when I go home, I will stop 1 or 2 weeks in Thailand so I can see how your visa is going on. And I hope you can come to Belgium. Darling, do you still have your little rabbit? You bought it just before I left. And I was angry, do you remember? I know I was many times angry, but that was because I care for you too much. Do you still share room with your friend or not? Is your mother still in Bangkok? When she is, give her my greetings. Also, give my greetings to everyone who lives together with you. Also, did your friend get the photos I sent her? I hope she has and that she was happy with the photos. So, darling, this is all for now. Don't forget that I wait for your letters. It is the only thing I have here. When you work, be careful and remember all the things I told you. I worry a lot about you. Stay clear of the Malaysia Hotel. And may God bless you, your family and your friends.